And our starting point for today's webinar is how AI is transforming both digital products and through that product management. And AI is changing everything. There's a lot we could talk about here, but where we choose to start today is very specifically in digital products. And digital products have been broadly the same for as long as the internet's been around. So certainly for the last couple of decades, and they've largely been static and reactive. So as a consumer, have gone into different digital products. You've clicked on different things. You've given it explicit commands, and the experience has responded accordingly. And really, everybody who's in the product gets exactly the same experience. If you're two different types of users who are coming, for example, to a online commerce site, and one of you wants to buy a particular product, and another of you is looking to return that product or a product, you'd both have exactly the same experience. You'd have to navigate different parts of that application to deliver on your different needs. And that's changing in the world that we're moving to. Digital products are dynamic and proactive. They're context aware and anticipatory. So two different users with two different needs might have two quite different user experiences. And the UIs are going to adapt according to that kind of customer context. And that's a very, very fundamental difference in the digital product. And so if you're a product manager, suddenly the way you need to think about your product is totally different. Instead of thinking about one experience for everybody, you have this sort of new scope to sort of imagine different experiences for different people. And the foundation for that is really AI. It's AI that has enabled that. And with that kind of transformation, there's a change that's happening in the way that product managers are using data. Now, product managers have always been some of the most data-driven people in the business. But typically, up until now, data has been used outside the product. So product managers have done product analytics, and in their product analytics tools, they've been able to understand usage patterns to see, if they've launched a new feature, how many people have used that feature, and whether that usage has impacted things like their likelihood to churn and other kind of key metrics that the product managers looking to drive. And product managers have been, big users of A/B testing to really understand the impact of features before they're launched. But the insights from A/B testing and the insights from kind of these kind of usage patterns have been used outside the product to drive the product roadmap. The data's not been used live inside the product. And that is now changing. When you put AI inside a product, when you build products that are adaptive, that are using the AI to respond dynamically to customer need, suddenly the data that you're feeding that AI becomes critical. It's powering those kind of in-session experiences. And so product managers are really having to level up the way they think about data and use data in very, very fundamental ways.